goal scorer. Robin, how does that sound to you to have the number one spot on the goal scorer?
I mean, it feels good. Feels good, and yeah, it's an honor, and I guess I've been doing something well.
I heard you got a T-shirt.
Yeah.
What's on the T-shirt? What is?
I think it's just the number of goals and my name, and hopefully we'll have many more.
You come on sort of with three other guys. Is it different to come on sort of like a hockey lane change almost? Like?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we have a good group of players here that we can make the change, and the level doesn't drop off, and we can bring some energy from the bench, and yeah, it's a little bit different coming from the bench, but at the same time, once you are on the field, it feels the same.
Is that difficult for you as somebody that's been such a key piece of this team to find yourself coming off the bench?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we have a lot of games, and it's not easy to play 2 90s in the same week. So it was expected, and once you just come from the bench and the minutes you play, you just try to give your best.
In years past, you would have probably played both games and probably played both 90s. Did you feel at times last year or previously that you kind of would get worn down by having to play so regularly?
I don't think so. I mean, I like to play, and I didn't mind playing 90 minutes. Obviously, it's different from this season coming from the knee injury, so I have to be a little bit more cautious with that. But yeah, it's nice that we have a lot of players that can play, and we can make the change in the games.
Does there feel like there's maybe more buy-in, just knowing that there's going to be more guys counted on, there's going to be changes, there's going to be more of a collective?
Yeah, I mean, it keeps everybody on their toes. Everybody knows that they will have their chances, and I think sometimes maybe people prepare themselves a little bit better to know that they will get the chance. So I mean, it keeps us honest, and also the ones who are on the field, that they have to give everything, because there's hungry guys taking your spots if you're not playing well enough.
Is it difficult to stay calm when there's 10 minutes of stoppage time and the crowd is roaring and somebody gets sent off?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's personal thing. Of course, it's not easy when the opponent team is risking and putting a lot of balls on the box, and you just don't want to do stupid mistakes. So sometimes it can get a little bit nervous, but at the same time, you just need to be calm and believe in yourself and do the things you can do.
You're no stranger to facing Portland. So what were some of the things that you were saying to the other guys while you guys were warming up? It seemed like you were getting into a little bit of the banter feedback with your guys. Yeah, I mean, we've been playing a lot of games against Portland, and some games in the past been a little bit more heated, and there might be some history, but yeah, I mean, it's a tough opponent, and it's always fun to play against them.
I know that you had some family in town as well. What did that mean to kind of be able to do it in front of?
No, I mean, it's a pleasure, because they always wake up middle of the night watching the game. So it's nice that they can actually come here and see the game live and feel the atmosphere and all those great things, and then sing the Wonderwall. So I think those things are super nice for my parents, and I know they really love it.
Did your dad play soccer as well, or no?
Yeah, he played when he was younger. I think he was more a hockey guy and played in a college here in the US. But I think my granddad was more a soccer guy.
Taylor, you got the assist on the game-winning goal. Do you feel like your crossing game has sort of stepped up this year?
Yeah, I think it's something I've tried to work on. I think defensively I've been really good, but I've been missing the part of the attacking part of the game, and I've really tried to grow into that this year. And with the new style of play of me being a wingback, it's been fun to explore that.
What's the biggest difference for you between playing wingback and fullback?
Just start higher up the field. You know, I get more space to go 1v1 and be more attacking, and instead of coming 60 yards back from behind. So it's nice. You know, I get to just express myself in the attacking third.
How do you look at kind of just the collective group of guys where you have the squad rotation? with a 2-week game where maybe in years past you probably would have maybe played both 90, and that was just kind of going to be almost a guarantee. How do you look at that kind of difference?
I think it's awesome. It's awesome to see that we're a versatile team and that we can call on anyone who's on the roster to win the game, and it's huge that as a club we're able to take that step forward as a top-tier club that's able to rotate guys and we can still get points no matter whether we're at home or away.
You haven't come off the bench a lot. Is that a different feeling to come off the bench and get the assist?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more energetic, I feel like. When you get it in the game, you're tired when you start. But being able to just come out with fresh legs and help the team and just run for them, it's an incredible feeling. And, yeah, I just have more energy, so super excited.
What do you feel like was beneficial of having 4 subs at the same time? Obviously, that was pretty unique to see.
Yeah, I think it just adds a whole new element to the game. You see what the game is missing, and we were kind of struggling in the attacking half to create chances, especially in the first half. So for us to be able to switch 4 guys completely and just bring a whole new energy and movements and skill sets that maybe we were lacking in the first half was able to show in the second half. But I think everyone today did an amazing job, the guys that started and the guys that came on.
Is it hard to stay calm when the crowd is roaring and it's 10 minutes of stoppage time and somebody's gotten sent off, you're defending a lead like that?
Yeah, it's definitely something we were trying to focus on, like not getting caught up in the game against Portland. They like to fight and be dirty, so it's about keeping your composure and just staying together, and I think we were able to do that, keep our focus, especially with us going with a man down. I think it makes you even focus even more, even though the crowd's behind it, but we did a great job.
For Sangbin to be able to get on the score sheet, what do you think that meant to him? Obviously, his first goal of the year. Did you feel like it was a relief?
Yeah, I think it's been awesome for him. I'm glad I got to do it for him with my first assist. So I think it's definitely probably a relief for him. But I give him credit. He's been working hard every training, every game. Nothing has changed from him. He's just been working harder and harder. And we all see that he has that potential to be a goal scorer. And I hope that this continues to ride his confidence.
Do you see that? When we talk about goal scoring with Tammy or Sangbin, Eric often talks about there's so many other things that go into it. Do you feel like there's kind of that focus of the collective body of work as opposed to just the final product?
Yeah, I think so. I think we never doubt that we're going to score goals. I think Ramsey's pretty much echoed about us being together. And us being together, we create multiple chances for guys, and we trust that they're going to finish their opportunities. And you see it come out and flow. Now Sangbin has this confidence, so maybe he's going to set up the next person. So, yeah, we definitely just start together and just trust each other.
Were there moments last year when you played 2 90s in a week and the dog tired?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's been different. I give props to Ramsey for having conversation about it and explaining the decisions that he's making in the rotations. And yeah, we appreciate that a ton. And I hope that he just keeps that communication as we go forward. But I think he's created a great culture with our team, and everybody seems happy. And I'm really proud of a together feelness today for the club in general, as everyone was called upon and did their job.
What was that conversation at halftime, especially the way the first half ended, to switch the tone and kind of get everybody back together?
Yeah, it was more just remain calm. Don't get caught up in the game. We know against San Jose and Portland, San Jose got a red and lost kind of the discipline, and then Portland came back and won. So it's about us just continuing to do what we do. We had 60% possession, so it's just can we be sharper in the attacking half and create more energy and be more decisive, and I think we were able to do that with the subs, and even in the first part of the second half, you saw we came out with a new energy, so it was awesome.